Hi, friends, and happy August. I thought I'd share something with you this month that has been instrumental and absolutely a game changer at our team's ability to stay in touch with our database and really build the relationships in the database, because that's what it's all about, right? It's how do we make them feel special? And at the same time, they know that we're in real estate. So, what we started doing is really digging deep and learning amazing things about our people. Think about what you would like to know if you were building a relationship with someone that was your friend or that you were getting into a relationship with. Something happens sometimes when it's all about business where we stop doing that. And so, if you'll take advantage of the time that you're speaking with them and learn one more important thing about them. What do they like to do for fun? Well, do they have any hobbies? Do they have anything like any causes that they're passionate around? And not just do they have kids, what are the age groups of the kids? Where do they like to go on vacation? Are they a foodie? Do they like craft beer? Do they drink wine, white wine, red wine? Are they non-drinker? Like all the things that you would know about someone you were getting into a relationship with. Now, here's where the magic actually happens is if you're using command, you would use tags. If you're using any other database, it would be groups or categories. They all have this ability and they're just called different things. And you're going to create those groups or tags around all of these things. Now, the reason that this is so amazing is now, by the way, when you see that, let's say that somebody's a runner, right? They're a marathon runner and you have a tag that's marathon runner. And you see that there's a marathon and the registration has opened. Oh my gosh, now I'm going to call my person and say, oh my goodness, I just saw that early bird registration is open for this marathon. And I absolutely wanted to make sure that you saw that. This is about becoming like their lifestyle concierge, right? And that's a whole different level of relationship. The other thing that you can do is use the tools that we have. There's something called Google Alerts, and it's alerts.google.com. And all those alerts allow you to do is create an alert around something you'd like to get notified about if it ever shows up on the web. So, for instance, I had a past client and they always vacationed in Aruba. And of course, every time I spoke to them, it was always about when is the next trip or what was the last trip like, right? Depending on when we were talking. And lo and behold, I reach out and she says, Tammy, we're not going on this trip. The airfare has just gotten too expensive, right? Their children had also grown to a point where when they went to an all-inclusive in that country, the teenagers were at an age where, guess what? They would be allowed to drink alcohol. So the price of the all-inclusive had gone up also, right? Well, when I got off the phone with her, she had shared with me that airfare had gone up above $600 per ticket. And I asked what it was when they were going, and they were always right around $400. So I simply went to alerts.google.com and I set up an alert just asking to be informed if airfare from Charlotte, because that's where I'm at, to Aruba ever went down below $450. Send me an alert. Well, I forgot about it, right? The subject line, I named the alert their name, and all of a sudden I get this alert. And it was a 24-hour flash sale, and flights were $411. I picked up the phone, called, they booked the trip, and they went on their trip as a family. Guys, the more we insert ourselves around caring about them, their goals, their lives, their kids, their passions, what they love to do, they'll always think of you, right? This is just an amazing hack that allows you to bring value to people outside of maybe when you're doing events and you're reaching out for those things. In any case, I would encourage you every single time you have a conversation, learn one more thing, right? You could stalk their social media and learn a couple of things. And every time you have a conversation, just seek to learn something else and create a tag around it. Go create a Google alert. And now you have an amazing, absolute thoughtful reason to reach out and share value with them. I trust that this is going to help you. It has absolutely helped our team stay in touch, bring value, and just love on our people. And by the way, we would love to love on your referrals in the Lake Norman, Charlotte area as well. Happy tagging, happy group. Have fun talking to your database.